My name is Odin Halverson, and I want you to join me on a journey of Indigenous mnemonics and personal knowledge management. I'm an author and librarian, and today I'm going to kick off a new series of videos related to personal knowledge management, or PKM, as well as memory methods that are grounded in indigenous cultures from around the globe. Now, this biweekly series will explore the theories, the tools, history, and the cutting-edge developments in this exciting field. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future. First, let's explore the difference between information and knowledge. Now, knowledge is awareness, understanding, or skill that you get from experience or education. Information is the facts or details of a subject. Now, they are related. Knowledge is the knowing of something, and information is what you can or can't know. Knowledge is information that, when embedded in the right network of semantic relationships, that is, relationships of meaning, it can be then used to either understand a situation or to act to achieve a goal. Now, for a long time, when the term knowledge management came up, it was within the context of organizations. Complex organizations handle large quantities of information, much of which is explicit knowledge. That is, knowledge that can be easily placed within a structure and then transferred. Instruction manuals are a great example of explicit knowledge. A database that allows you to locate the right manual for a specific task or area of work is a common aspect of how an organization manages that knowledge. But human beings are not easily systematized. We also build vast stores of what's called tacit knowledge, which is summed up a little differently. This is wisdom, intuition, and the holistic realm of personal experience. As organizational knowledge management developed into the 1990s and early 2000s, it became increasingly clear to researchers that organizational knowledge management wasn't actually as effective as it needed to be. A shift began to take place, putting increased emphasis on building tacit skills within the individual. Ulrich Schmidt, who's a knowledge management researcher, wrote in a 2015 paper that the most valuable asset in any organization or society is investment in intangible human capital, and that the key competitive drivers are knowledge, creativity, and innovation. Likewise, in a book called The Semantic Sphere, Computation, Cognition, and Information Theory, Pierre Levy stressed that fomenting autonomous personal knowledge management capacities in students was one of the most important functions of teaching, from elementary school to the different levels of university. So clearly, knowledge management is a recognized important skill. Now, in his groundbreaking book, How to Take Smart Notes, Sanke Arens wrote that writing is not what follows research, learning, or studying. It is the medium of all of this work. So when we consider PKM, what we're trying to do is create an individualized, systemic approach to structuring, storing, retrieving, and then interacting with the knowledge you've collected throughout your entire life. In Arendt's book, he made the point that the best students are those who go beyond their disciplines, who connect with various aspects of their information-soaked life, and bring them together to form novel, new perspectives. This is where I found connections between the vast world of PKM and the ancient practices of cultures the world over who have practiced potent forms of knowledge management using primarily just that one tool that all human beings share: the human brain. Now, Lynn Kelly, one of the world's leading popular researchers into Indigenous mnemonics, points out that memory studies are not rote learning. They are a way of putting down a foundation, linking to characters, to the landscape, and to the physical objects around you, using art and music and song. Human beings really are knowledge management creatures. We build patterns from the world that we experience on the personal level, and we intuitively seek ways to share that knowledge with a collective, a sort of informational mutual aid instinct. Now, as our tools and theories of PKM continue to develop, we would be wise to return to ancestral practices of managing and sharing our knowledge. We can blend our traditional ways of learning and collaborating with the latest tools and evidence-based research and usher in an era where every individual is the master of their own holistic knowledge experience. Now, I've grouped my studies into several broad categories, and my series here will attempt to incorporate balanced content from each. We have information on the Zettelkasten method, where I focus on the Zettelkasten method of note-taking and information management created and really worked on by Nicholas Luhmann. We got different PKM tools and methods for everything from Obsidian to Zotero. Educational strategies and techniques for techniques within organizations and enhancing education and learning. And then I also dive into cybernetics, systems theory, and of course, IKS, or Indigenous Knowledge Systems. Now, remember, if you find yourself interested in a particular aspect of my studies and would like to suggest a topic for future video, please just leave a comment and let me know. All right, well, that's all for now, folks. Please like and subscribe to support this work and this channel, and I'll see you next time.